Well, I know there are a few of my younger friends. I guess just to be safe, I'll let you just stay where you are, and I'll try to share a little story. You know, it's not very often that Fred is grumpy, but today he's grumpy. He just looks kind of grumpy, does he? He's been coming here for years and years and years, and finally was able to come back to church. And you know, Fred's getting older, and he said, I'm not going to wear a face mask. And we said, well, Fred, yes, you are. And he said, why? And I said, Fred, it's to be safe. So he comes in, grouchy, and then he says, what's all this hand sanitizer stuff? And I said, Fred, it's just to be safe. We're all doing the same thing. And you go, I just don't feel the love anymore. And then he hears a voice. Remember that flat Jesus guy that we've been talking about for the last 7 or 8 weeks? He just won't go away. He's way over here. He said, Fred, what's your problem? You get to come back to your church, you get to go inside, and you're just grumpy. And he said, well, I just don't feel the love and the joy. And flat Jesus says, Fred, it's not about you. It's about, well, this is what you need. You need a joy cup. So flat Jesus reaches for a joy cup and said, Fred, take this. And Fred looks at it and says, I don't see anything inside. It's empty. And flat Jesus says, no, it's not empty. Well, what's in there? And Jesus says, joy. It's a joy cup. And Fred said, what? And Jesus says, joy, the kind of joy you talk about at All Saints, is invisible. It's something that's inside of you. And from now on, whenever you get grumpy and a little bit selfish and just keep thinking about yourself, I'm going to give you a joy cup. Because joy comes in all kinds of packages, Fred. I mean, there's boxes of joy cups all over here. And you know who bought these for you? That crazy stitch and sew group. Yeah, I don't know, they plant flowers, they paint rocks. The only thing they don't do, they don't stitch and they don't sew anymore. They just get together and drink Moscato and talk about how they can help other people. Joy cups. See, remember years ago when everybody got a thing of this, and there was some guy that doesn't even come to church and he listens to those things every noon, and he brought one of those in? That's where joy is. It's all over the place. It's here, it's here, it's here. It's in the cup, it's in the bread, it's in communion. Fred said, you know, I guess you're right. Joy. I guess I need to have just a little bit more joy and not think so much about myself. So, oh, by the way, too, Fred, when you see somebody else, look for the good. See, you're just thinking about what's inconvenient. You're thinking about what makes you unhappy. You can be kind and joyful, and when you see somebody else, look into their eyes and look for the good.